And I'm here. Why the fuck is my model? Oh, there's my model. Woohoo! Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Special naming has a lot of free time today edition. It is I, Lefe, accompanied once more by the Specky and the Saber for another great Ace Attorney adventure. Hit the music! Woo! Yeah, hello Haru, hello Peng. Glad to see you both here. So last time, the best summary is... Yeah? Weird. Give me a second. Oh, okay, the fucking audio for some reason was not turned on. Whoopsies. There you go.
I hear it now. Yippee.
Woo.
Pardon, misclicked. And no, Sarah, I did not forget the fucking Discord stream. I was just doing my god. I was just talking.
Shall we?
Remember, he does it later. I do. I'm the one who does it early.
Obviously, I'm just gonna make you read all of this with stream delay.
Oh fuck yeah! Let's go.
Let's make this gameplay even slower. Let's go, boys.
Anyway, I ate all of my food, so I am ready. I am filled.
Jesus
with
Christ, you ate that
rice.
fast.
It wasn't a lot.
Fair enough. I had both a relaxing and stressful day today, Haru. Thank you for asking.
My life is stress.
Pat.
For a change, I feel good before the impending stress of entrance exams.
Best of luck, Saber. Together, we shall enter studies of choice.
Yay!
Yippee! Good for you both. I really hope.
Maybe one day I'll be the doctor that works with Saber.
Together, you can create the T virus. No, the Fae virus. Let's go.
Why would I make a virus? I want to be a neurologist.
I don't know. It's just how do. It's just how it do.
This is like some animal bullshit with some guy that's just like a traumatician just develops a super cure for something for some reason. But yeah, last time we started bringing the smackdown onto our dear Sam Spear and Band 6 by just going like, no, this is all bullshit. You're blowing into the pipes. You fucking murder. And then the Band 6 is like, all right. So then Soseki had a motive to kill him now, huh? And they're like, ah, shit. But wait, and then was, but wait, here's some bullshit. Have an olive. Then decided to accuse Olive Green of being another suspect for the murder, for the attempted murder of Sam Spear. I'm just sitting here like, where the fuck did you pull that from, Nerohodo?
My little friend, I ran out of wine 3 bottles ago. Please, trial.
So now we're going to see where this bullshit leads.
Oh, yippee.
February 11:32 a.m. The Old Bailey defenders and the Chamber. Oh god.
Joyful Jubilant Jumping Jacks!
What a good way to start a stream, straight up with Soseki.
I am the spirit of stress.
So I think Specky is in a good mood to do Soseki today. Oh, watermelon, nice.
Soseki. I am a cat.
Oh, Mr. Nexum, I'm so pleased for you.
Soseki becomes my spirit animal more by the day. This is not a good thing.
Well, you don't want to be a famous author?
I don't want to be stressed 24/7 by simply existing.
Careful, Swaggy, there's a Sherlock behind you.
God damn it, no! Oh, no, it's just Saber. Locum Simus and Esquire, and non-locum judicial systems. Mikotoba is Esquirist. I forgot her last name for a moment. No, finally, at last, there can be proof. Proof that I'm innocent and proof that my tea is innocent.
The fucking...
My tea did nothing.
Oh, god damn it, now you're right! God fucking damn it.
Do I have enough good vibe to be you? Fuck it, you're not good vibe, you're chaos.
Yes, we have to stress his spec.
Give me a second, that my fucking thing is not working for some reason. Okay, now it's working. Wait, so I have to have num lock off while I'm doing...
Yeah, the num lock button changes what those keys do, depending if it's on or off.
Alright, well... Good to know.
One second, I have to bring out the Shomes.
Yay, Shomes is here!
Oh, okay. See you later. Yeah.
See you later, rest well.
Rest, Haru. Sorry, this is gonna take me a second. I need some water for this fucker.
It's fine, I'll just be here poking at the hairlock Shomes. Look at that perfectly still pose.
Ah! Good morning, my dear fellows! Oh, Herlock Shomes, you bitch! Will you drink my Timothy and fall forever silent?
Is your tea innocent or not? Make up your mind, man!
Not best time to say that, bro.
It is tepid, not guilty.
I thought the tea was innocent!
Ah, Mr. Sounds, you came. How wonderful.
Yes, I am here to make things even more complicated. Aren't you excited?
God, the streams are going to be filled with the bleeps of Saber turning on the voice.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. I can turn it off from that if you want me to.
What, the sound effect?
I mean, my push to talk and mute doesn't make a sound, so you can just make yours not make a sound. You know, you can just mute the sound.
We'll deal with this later.
Ay. Please, save your help with word.
Derisian.
Duration. I know what you're all thinking. Good morning, he says, when it's very nearly time for luncheon. Luncheon? My favorite evolution! Luncheon!
An unforgettable luncheon.
Your scorn is written clearly across your faces.
Nobody said or thought anything of the sort.
The truth is, I was determined that today would be the day. As sleep seduced me last night, I thought, tomorrow, for once, I shall not oversleep. I'll rise early and be present in court to support my companions. Such spirited tradition has a beauty all of its own, does it not?
Oh, yes.
And then I began to muse on the subject.
God damn it, you fucking...
Why do people oversleep? I queried. Why, time after time, do they make the same foolish blunder?
You stayed up all night fucking thinking on nonsense, you fucking idiot.
This is literally ADHD in bed, what the fuck? And then the answer came to me at once. It's so delightfully simple. People oversleep because they sleep. Well, is that not an astute insight into the matter? Can you stop pointing that in my face?
Oh, yes.
Upon watching this, I said I attended an experiment. I didn't sleep a wink all night.
this man is beyond me.
Why are you like this? And the result? By first sight, I was exhausted and begun to be assailed by fits of drowsiness.
Shocking.
And so the conclusion of last night's experiment is this. A good night's sleep is quite simply essential.
Yes, I think most of us probably knew that already.
What are others suppose, I prove by experimentation. That, my dear fellow, is a scientific method.
Alright, now run the experiment 100 other times so it can become a scientific theory.
Oh, one more thing. Do you remember this?
About poison.
You know, the poison. The poison that killed that rat. Remember, the poison.
Oh yeah, poison. The poison almost killed your friend. The rat's poison. That poison.
Bye, Pain.
Bye bye. Yes, of course. It's the poison Miss Green was about to drink at the hospital yesterday. Oh, you didn't manage to...
It was a laborious task as the bottles were empty, but sudden inconveniences do not hinder show. I managed to confirm that it contained strychnine.
So I was right.
Perhaps, though of course, the circumstantial evidence doesn't prove Miss Green's guilt. I lay the bottle on your case now, in your care now. But licking inside the neck is not recommended. Did you try?
the forbidden Slurpee.
This is not the grimace shake you want to take, bro. This is not the good shake.
Oh boy. Oh, do I have a word?
Gregson, how good of you to come.
Forget it, excuse me. My boy just smooth criminal out of the fucking room.
Man fucking was just wave dashing away. Nope.
My one really just did
I ain't got enough paid for this.
I am done with this bullshit. I am out of here. I'm gonna go grab some pieces of cheese, baby. Oh yeah.
If he comes back, I hope if he comes back, it just rewinds the animation.
Oh my god. I can't fucking piece of cheese.
Okay, that's even better.
It's just you. This is a piece of chips. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay, that's better actually.
I wish to make my game using of myself. From the look on your face, I'd say it's someone else who you think is making a nuisance of himself.
My dear Inspector, please speak freely. Pretend that I'm not here.
Believe me, if I could do that, life would be a whole lot simpler for me.
Do you have the results, Inspector, of the investigation of Mr. Samspear's room?
No yet, should be doing no now though. No, we hear about something else. The convict actually. Oh, you mean the man from this newspaper article we scored yesterday in Mr. Samspear's room?
A man by the name of... yes, Selden.
Ring. I went to the archives of the year and dug out this fellow's file. There's something in there that... Well, it caught my eye.
Something caught your eye? What, Inspector? What?
I copied out the relevant parts for you, so you can read it for yourselves. Thank you! Alright, includes a newspaper article about him dying of illness in prison.
These documents...
I'm gonna read them right now.
Stare.
Alright, so first. Ball
Uh-oh.
poison.
Turns it upside down, it just spills everywhere.
So is it poison we've been here? So what's about strychnine? There are a few remnants at the bottom of the bottle here. Look.
You mustn't be tempted to try it.
Of course not. As long as we don't lose this trial.
Oh!
Fuck, Naruhodo with the fucking intrusive thoughts! What the fuck?
Naruhodo! Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, please don't let the intrusive thoughts win! Don't do it!
Suddenly Phoenix just starts disappearing from reality.
No, Zeke's like, don't do it! Shom's like, please, let me know how it tastes, by the way.
No! Even if you lose the trial! No! No! We mustn't lose the trial in the first place, Mr.
Make your mind up, Susato-san.
Naruhodo be like, I'm stress fuck, I'm tired. Goodbye,
That was,
world.
oh my god, that was fucking amazing.
Alright, the fucking slide in Grexit and then that was worth the
All
time.
right, we have a strong start to the day.
Why does this trial keep getting better the longer it goes on?
It just keeps aging.
It's aging like a fucking fine wine, apparently, and I hate wine.
Okay, 18 counts of burglary, 6 counts of suspected murder. For death of natural causes, without in prison, his final moments witnessed only by his cellmate. The estimated 1,000 pounds worth of loot he stole remains unrecovered. This is a strange way prison announced the death of committed murder and burglar Selden. Natural causes in the early hours this morning. They've been suffering with fever since the end of October. Death by the shouts of his fellow cellmate, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out. Huh. I don't wonder why, like, it says...
I'm getting a chill, and I don't know why.
Is it the chill of Shakespeare was the cellmate?
That sounds about right, yeah. like 90, it's like
With your gut
cellmate.
and my logic combined, we can make a whole actual argument.
We each have two powers. My gut, your logic, my ability to randomly predict shit, and then your power to predict shit with humor. Combined, we are gods.
What am I?
You
You are the balance.
you are the cheerleader
Yay, yay, go,
because
go.
you know everything. I am surprised that apparently it only says suspected murder. He was already going to be gotten criminal punishment. I mean, not criminal, capital punishment.
Love the system.
For 1,000 pounds of loot though, that's a fucking lot for that time of day.
I know at one point England used to have capital punishment for if you did or if you were caught for multiple times of offering something too, so it might just be that too.
Fair enough.
I mean, how much is that? How much is that worth today, actually?
It's a lot of money.
Thanks, Saber.
Include the details that were in the newspaper cutting we found in Mr. Samspear's room. Rearrange everything in the court record so we don't have to duplicate information.
Why are you giving us a copy of this important file though? Well, you're the ones who turned up the clue in the first place, aren't you? I'm just making sure things get handled in the proper fashion.
Oh, Scotland Yard's workings are so wonderful.
That is oddly nice of you, Inspector. It's a shame that the next case you're going to be a fucking bitch.
That's me job.
Oh, don't sweat the details. I'm totally not going to be an antagonist in the 5th case of the first game. Mr. Shooms!
Oh god.
I do love how he just does the Mr. Beast pose.
It's literally,
really fucking
it really is
does
just a
every-
fucking Mr. Beast pose.
Give me a moment, I'm just doing some quick math.
Math. That's fine, I'll check Discord meanwhile.
Alright, assuming when they say pound as in literal British pound currency,
Well, you
And
are
not-
in Britain, so I would assume so, yes.
you know, no, he means like an actual like 1,000 pounds weight of stuff, obviously. No, it would be close to $39,000 to $40,000 nowadays.
Which, back in that day, could probably buy you a house.
It would buy you a lot. Nowadays, that won't buy you shit, but back then, oh yeah, that would get you so much worth.
I mean, 40,000 is still good amount of money.
I mean,
It's really good back then, yeah.
I mean,
Nowadays, like that's like one, that lasted like a few weeks over here.
Jesus Christ, what the?
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah.
That's
no,
like
houses are
a
more-
year's salary for like a good salary here in Spain. What?
You actually need a minimum of like 8 to 16 times the minimum wage to actually afford living on your own now in the U.S.
That's so fucked.
I'm not kidding. Like, there's an entire debate about the older generations, like going like, oh, you guys are just lazy. Like, bitch, guys, we have to make 16 times our minimum wage to afford shit. Why can we not buy houses? Because they almost 20 times multiplied in price since then.
I mean,
Thank
also
God.
fair, 40,000 wouldn't buy your house, but that's still like 80% of a year's salary here, like minimum wage. I mean.
I know, and back then it would actually do a lot, but like over here nowadays, modern US, like that
Hell,
one.
you could still pay for multiple.
No
months rent.
fucking wonder people from the US who travel here are so happy. They don't need to work.
Yes.
They don't need to work themselves to the bone to fucking survive.
No, you actually have to. Like, this is why people are fucking like they'll take what they can get when they go like, all right, have a $50 raise. Like, it's something. It's something. Like, God, it's rough. Like, most people need to have support from other folk in order to actually survive now. Like, or you're just fucked. If you're on your own, you're fucked.
Oh well, let's leave the depressing topics and go to murder.
Yippee! Indeed, my dear fellows, and the inspector here is a shining diamond in its crown.
A shining diamond in the rough, maybe. Look, I just don't want to be beholden to a lawyer, is all. So anyways, now that I'm not beholden to you, I'm gonna fuck you over, buddy. Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court proceedings are about to resume. Make your way to the courtroom at once. Intense violins.
Well, I shall leave you then. Abolising of interest from the public gallery. Not nodding off at all. Certainly not.
You're gonna nod off.
Thank you, Mr.
I will
Jones.
sleep. I'm rather tired of seeing Mr. Mustache and floods of tears personally, so the best of luck to you. Look up to Mr. Odo Esquire!
Yes, Mr. Natsume?
It's time, isn't it?
Yes, this is it. Miss Olive Green and Mr. William Sunspear. This is going to be the final battle. Oh boy, here we go!
I'm afraid.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Yippee.
I won't really have safe, Suseki-san, until I've exposed the whole truth of everything that's been going on. The myriad of truths.
So I won't expose too long on, or well, how long this trial should be, since I don't really know myself, but unless something really bad happens, I think we should end off it today.
Yay! That's all coming to head now. You can do it, Ryonosuke. You have to!
You never can guess for flavor text though.
Unless this guide is really distilled down to its basic, I think we should finish it today.
Old Bailey time, baby. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again now. Before the recess, we heard the most startling accusation from the defense. Namely that the victim of the case we heard here only a few days ago is the true perpetrator of this incident.
A reckless, rash, and prejudiced discharge of wrongdoing in my opinion, my lord. However, the prosecution has tried to extend every courtesy to this amateur newcomer from the dubious eastern source.
Thank you for that backhanded consideration.
Sigh.
A really cool assessment from the honorable British prosecutor, I must say. So, Lord Band 6, is a new witness present and ready to take the stand?
Ready and waiting in the witness's antechamber, my lord.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the witness in. Oh boy, it's the whole gang.
You know, I don't know if it's a good idea to put her right next to him.
Don't worry.
She may stick a bucket of paint with lead into his mouth.
Honestly, I'm more expected to stab him with the fucking paintbrush.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court, please.
William Shakespeare, my liege. For mine occupation, I can say only that I be a tragic victim to be pitied.
Can I just say I love if you look at the two witnesses how lively Olive Green is and then how fucking unmoving.
Yeah,
Mr.
like
Sandberg is.
Shakespeare is always either stiff, even when he moves. It's so funny. Like all his movements are so robotic for someone who's supposed to be an actor.
That's why he's a sham.
Currently unemployed, in other words.
And was I? And
Yes, you're
did I
Olive
do
Green.
all of- Okay.
I'm Olive Green. I'm afraid you know I just. No. Not afraid you, really. A hopeless fella who's too weak-spirited to admit she has no talent, I suppose.
This woman holds the paintbrush like I held my pencils. Also currently unemployed, in other words.
What a coterie.
Mr. Shakespeare?
My lord, I am thy humble servant.
I'm afraid that you're no longer merely the victim in this affair. But it has been raised that you are in fact an assailant, intent on taking the life of your fellow dodger. The part you have played in this whole business will be thoroughly scrutinized, I assure you.
I would for naught else, my lord.
And Miss Green?
Yes.
Can't wait for her to turn her paintings to show some weird ass drawing or something.
You are aware of the reason you have been summoned to this courtroom today, I presume?
No. Yes, the officer did explain. He said I poisoned this ridiculous buffoon.
And do you accept the charge, Miss Green?
I don't know anything about any poisoning. And I don't know anything about this man.
Come, lady, thy to live. Verily, I know not thy prickly pigmented personage.
Actually,
Very-
never mind, I'm gonna shank him.
Very well, let's proceed with the matter at hand. That being, to ascertain whether or not Miss Green has any involvement in this affair.
It's all very strange indeed. Why would you suspect me? I barely ever go to the East End anyway. It so happens I passed by the neighborhood 6 days ago, that's all. And not that this man was poisoned, I was still in hospital fighting for my life.
Yes, having been unfortunately caught up in the incident on the street outside the Garrett household. How many times are we gonna see this?
That image will never not make me laugh. I'm so sorry.
It's so funny for no good reason. I mean, it's just the stabbing into the bowl.
She just bonk.
An incident that rendered you unconscious for some 3 days.
Like, I should not laugh at this, but it's just the way she's just like, her body is completely straight and just falling sideways. It's so funny.
I think it looks less like she got stabbed and more like she just fell asleep on the street is why it's funny. Like,
Spaghetti ravioli.
I was struck in the middle of my back by a knife. Though, through no fault of my own, and now I'm under suspicion? What other irrelevant things might I be expected of? It's all very disturbing.
Your energies may be better spent worrying about random life attacks, I feel, Miss Green.
At this point in time, what appears to connect you with Mr. Sanspear's lodging is the Briar Road incident of 6 days ago. That's why we would like you to testify formally now about exactly what happened.
Oh no. This is 6 days ago? You mean you want me to relive that awful accident?
Unfortunately, yes. Please tell the court what happened that day.
I'm curious, what do you even remember? Because you were stabbed in the back of your back.
And of course, we will be interested to hear from you about your movements that day too, Mr. Chanspierre.
stabbed in the back of her back.
Eh? But what happened 6 days ago has nothing to do with me being poisoned.
Let's proceed then. Witnesses will present their formal testimony to the court. On the subject of the incident that took place on the Briar Road, the evening of the 17th of February.
So let's see what bullshit gets pulled out today.
Oh boy, these are gonna be clashing heads constantly, I feel like.
It was 6 days ago, about 5 p.m. I was walking along in the snow when I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Coincidentally, it happened to be just outside the house where the men in this case have their lodgings.
I was at
I
the
love the way
tavern.
she's pushing her brush into her face.
I was on the tavern on the eve of which thou speakest, for I had bespoke my supper.
It's the first time I've been in the area. I had a little matter to attend to, that's all. Anyway, I was admitted straight to the hospital, so I knew nothing about all this business.
Well, that was certainly a testimony.
Yes, the second incident is a week of what I believe to be aptly described as the haunted lodgings. I can only presume this is a most unfortunate coincidence.
Meanwhile, you say that you were not in your room, Mr. Sam Spear.
'Twas the follow morn when I did awaken, that I learned of the tire bends. Mary, what commotion in the offices of the law make on the floor above mine? When Suseki Sam was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder.
As suspected, there is nothing connecting these two witnesses but happenstance.
It is true, it does seem as though they are unrelated at first glance. I'm not so sure. There's something lurking in the shadows here. Raiding. I feel certain of it. And this is my one and only chance to expose it.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine these two witnesses if you wish.
Yes, my lord. What the?
What the?
What the?
Ah.
Ah!
Press. I'm well acquainted with the case, and sorry you had to go through that.
It was awful. I still can't believe I was unconscious for so long. I woke up to find that the case had been solved and the culprit arrested.
Yes, the incident has been resolved already. Perhaps it would help you to consider it a bad dream that ended with your awakening, and should now be forgotten.
Yes, I suppose so. Thank you.
Before you put it completely behind you, Miss Green, I need you to remember the details of one last time. You must tell me correctly what happened that day, for us to arrive at the truth about this new case.
Trouble is, there's nothing to tell, really. I was just walking along the pavement.
I do love that. I love the animation. Just push her right in the face.
What were you doing there that day, though?
What do you mean?
The art school you attend? What's it called?
Yes, it's Thorndyke Academy of Fine Arts.
According to sources, that's just the vicinity of Brixton Road, which is some 10 stops away from the scene of the underground.
I read you mentioned before that you also live on Brixton Road, isn't that right? So why then would you have been walking along Briar Road in the middle of the East End?
Well,
I love how she goes now with pink paint.
She looks like she's going to granny pose. She's like, eh.
it's because, yes, of course, I thought I might make a nice picture.
The witness is student of art. City-dwelling artists can't all paint grand urban vistas.
That's right. I happen to like the crummy look of that part of town.
Perhaps quaint would have been less grating term.
The point is, she's definitely hiding something.
Yes, it seems he's not going to be forthcoming with the truth.
She's trying to hide why she was there that evening. Must mean there's a reason for her to not want us to know. That's the key to this. And you, Mr. Shakespeare, on the evening of the incident 6 days ago, would you tell the court what exactly you were doing? Twould be my pleasure, sire. I wants
Just
fucking
have
food! So when you say? Which one? Yeah?
No, I was just thinking. He's just like the one where I start my new campaign, obviously.
What's the slug and salad where I did tarry? It's a jewel in the East End.
Slug and salad.
And a little unexpected, I feel.
Huh? What do you mean, Urban 6?
The slug and salad offers unusually fine dining, for the locality at least. Not an establishment you'd expect to be patronized by a man with not even a crumb of bread in his room.
I love how Fuzzy's immediately is like, I'm sorry.
Even Ban 6 is like,
You-
I don't fucking believe that. You broke fug.
like, I'm sorry. So you, the starving man, stealing gas, went to a tavern for fine dining less than about a week ago? Really?
It's true, the menu lists premium crust of bread and glasses of water, in different levels of cloudiness. I would have expected Grub's Grubbery in the local vicinity to be more appropriate for your
I love the name
beast.
Grub Scrubbery.
I'm gonna steal these for later. Grub's Grubbery and the Slug and Salad.
Watery soup and mushy peas, or rather, soupy water and pea like mush.
Oh, equally appetizing. I just wanted to try some water in a different pub at once. What's wrong with that? How different can water really be?
Very. Actually.
Okay, but it's the same neighborhood. They have the same pipes.
Fair enough. Unless one is serving Dasani and the other is serving any other kind, then it's very drastic.
Ah,
The upper
yes.
part of Thames, it tastes better.
Only rich people buy the Sunny. What do you mean?
Don't drink Dasani.
Perhaps there's a more plausible explanation. A specific reason why you had to go to that particular establishment.
Agreed. The fact that on that day of all days he dined at a place he would normally does stand out. So Mr. Shakespeare's own actions and the things he said 60 days ago were slightly suspicious. Now, what if you have some evidence that can explain these actions? Let's see.
I don't
Yeah, that.
think we have anything right now. I feel like.
I mean, it could be because of the road work, maybe, but that's really it.
But that's not something we really present. I don't
The
think-
road work is not on the map, so I don't think we can present it now.
I don't feel like we have anything here.
Oh god, why is. Jesus Christ, thing come down.
Steam. Yeah, I get it. I see the mod loader. What the fuck?
Between some can record.
I don't be honest. I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, I.
Like even process elimination in my head, I'm going like I would clear all of this out. Like I wouldn't have one. I would remain because
Yeah, no, there's like nothing here.
like let me see. No. That one's a maybe. No. Yeah, like this map is the only maybe, but that doesn't work to me.
I wish I did, but I can't think of anything at the moment.
If we find a clue that would... if we find a clue that could explain why Mr. Samsier went there, we must present it to the court.
Yes, absolutely.
So of course, when we hold on the next one, we'll get new evidence. That's obviously what will happen.
Yes,
I wish that was joking, but that might actually happen now. As I said,
I mean, that is just common Ace Attorney proceedings.
fair enough.
so this matter counsel will ask the screen to read the next statement.
I'm doing.
I can't buy your green. I am Olive. I am Olive Garden. Please send help.
What little matter, Miss Green? Please elaborate.
It was nothing really. Is that worth mentioning?
If you remember, you mentioned it to us yesterday at the hospital.
Ah.
It was related to the card you were holding. Miss Rain, don't do it!
Oh shit. What the fuck, bruh?
What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
From memory, I believe the card contained a note that read, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross.
What does that matter? That has nothing to do with Duncan.
I guess he's reacting to the fucking name Duncan. Like, what the fuck?
Excuse me.
Shit.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, you bitch.
He is getting the best boy slam, I see. Mr. Shakespeare, do you have something to share with the court? To be or not to be? That is the question. Pray forgive me. The great bard's word springeth from within me, written there, thought. Don't tell me it's because you're possessed by Shakespeare spirit, right? And Miss Green's words from a moment ago seem to make you think of something. Something of relevance, perhaps? Nay, sire, that was nothing at all. Presumably you know the name, though, Mr. Duncan Ross, I mean. After all, you were both lodgers in the same house. I would it were so, but sadly nay. Lodging may a lonely occupation, sire. My lodging fellows were already known to me. So you haven't heard of him? Even though he passed away in the room just one floor above yours?
Miss Green?
Me, my lord, have I done something wrong?
The card that was mentioned before, containing the note. Do you have it upon your person?
I do, yes, but I don't need any more. In fact, I just throw it away, really.
Before you dispose of it, the court will take it as evidence, please.
Good judge.
Miss Green's card.
Duncan Rospa.
Duncan Ross, but holy shit.
Of course, that's what links Mr. Shakespeare, Miss Green. It's Duncan Ross.
Now continue with your testimony, please, Miss Green.
Patapatupo.
Opitul. Alright, let's read the note. The envelope has been ripped open rather carelessly, hasn't it? Miss Green strikes me as the type to open correspondence more neatly than that. Ah!
What is it?
The way the envelope is torn. I'm almost sure I've seen that exact same shape somewhere else.
Oh, you don't mean... Were you thinking of this piece of evidence, Mr. Naruto?
Exactly, that's it. Try to match them up. Yay! Finally, we can combine them.
They go together perfectly.
Oh.
This torn off end of the envelope clearly belongs with this card.
Woohoo!
Yippee!
So yeah, this was found in Shakespeare's room. So you know. Kinda sus. Sassy baka.
Sus as fuck, bruh. So anyway, I'm betting we're gonna kind of throw that one at the other statement then.
Yes, you didn't regain consciousness until the day after the trial, did you? In the early hours?
Ooh, sorry, I'm sleepy. Exactly, so how could I done have anything to do with it? You're still home in here at the court like this. Honestly.
So at the time of the poisoning, the witness was unconscious in her hospital bed. Could there be a more airtight alibi, I ask
Poison's pipe with mind. In fact, there could be a more airtight alibi.
And yet, inspired that you claim that I was suspect, the culprit. Fuck.
Well,
But you certainly haven't produced any evidence to support your wild claim, have you? No.
No, because you handed it to me. Thank you.
Alright, you're kind of nice, but I don't want to. Leave me alone.
There you have it. The good lady has yet to see evidence. My learned Nipponese friend.
Take us every time he says Nipponese.
I'm working on it, and if I hear you say Nipponese again, I'm going to start drinking sake.
Nipponese.
Counsel, I will point out here that the jury's next decision will be final.
We're up against the wall here.
Time for emotional support.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, we are so screwed. Mr. Narada, your present Mrs. Sam's wonderful there.
It's worked out well, hasn't it? We have a new clue at last. I'm about ready to rub it in all three of them of their faces. Right now I need to pull off a really insightful objection somewhere.
I need to object somewhere. Well, as you managed to expose this promising new angle, I wonder if you should perhaps try to develop that.
Ah, yes, of course. Any other objections isn't necessarily the best way to do that, I suppose. Anyways, objection.
It really runs in the family.
I'm guessing maybe we should go back to the statement when we can go, hey, you have evidence for this moment, and be like, yippee.
Alright, it was this one. Oops.
I think it was a third that we need. I think it was a third we pressed on, and then we got that the Duncan Ross thing.
Blah 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 blah.
No, it wasn't. It was a third. Oh no, okay, it was this.
So face perfectly with the envelope with in Miss Green's possession.
Well,
I guess we probably want to start with the card then itself, I guess.
I guess it doesn't quite fit for me, but sure. Mr. Shanspeare? Yes, sire. The day in question, is it not the case that you visited the Slagan salad, a place you don't normally patronize, for any particular reason? I don't know what you're talking about. Hooray, if thou hast some purpose, speakest. Very well, I will present the court with evidence. Evidence that explains why you had to be at the Slagan salad that day, namely... I'm not sure, but sure.
Take that!
No. Oh no, yeah.
well,
Okay, the thing is that the contents of the letter were not described, so I couldn't remember if the Slagan salad was mentioned in it or not. I think it was.
it might have been, but it
I
should say
don't know
one
if
of them.
I don't know if it was that it was mentioned. I think it's more. I think what I'm getting from this is that it's the way it's since part was found in his part of it was found in his room. And it was like
Yeah,
something talking about
because he
Duncan
read the letter
Run-
before Olive was able to read it, basically.
Well, it could be that, or here's an idea. So he read it, which would mean he would then be sent somewhere else, right?
Yeah, so that's
At
what
the
I'm saying.
time?
Like, he somehow intercepted the letter, found out that Olive Green was going to investigate the murder of Duncan Ross, and decided to go to the Slagan salad to, make sure that he could eavesdrop on them.
Or I mean, it doesn't mention where the letter is from, does it?
I knew.
What if it's from Olive?
It could be, but then why would he be
Like-
back? But
Like, what if she sent it to him to get him out of the house,
I see, maybe. But then
and that's why she has the other part of it, because she would have entered there
and took the evidence.
and took that, but missed this one piece behind.
That would explain a lot, yeah.
That's what I'm feeling That's what I'm feeling this might lead to.
Because if it's together perfectly with the envelope of the card that was submitted into evidence earlier.
Because she seems really trying not to make the letter a big deal, several times.
Good lord, Miss Green's card, you mean?
That's right, my lord. It reads, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slagan Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It's a matter of utmost importance. Mr. Shanspeare, your actions on the afternoon of Miss Green's stabbing are exactly as described in this note. Ah! Personally, I find it hard to believe that's a coincidence.
Could you give me a moment, guys?
Alright. Well, tension time! Woohoo! Dun 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 dun. Time to check Discord.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry, I got a call. Could you give me? Could you history the last couple lines real fast for me? Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, thank you.
Don't you, Mr. Sunspear? Well,
Excuse me, can I say something?
yes, Miss Green?
That car was delivered to me. It doesn't have anything to do with this old man, does it?
Well, you think so, yes, but it's hard to believe it's merely...
My lord, may I?
May you what, Miss Green?
I'd like to make something very clear about that card.
Very well then, you may amend your testimony to include details of the peculiar note.
Alright, then to use the other piece of the envelope.
Uh-huh.
Yippee.
So you said you received it in the day before the incident, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
There appears to be no indication of the sender's name or address on the envelope.
It was my little box, that's all I know, I'm afraid. I have no idea who sent it.
I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Who is this Duncan Ross, please?
A friend of mine. He attended the same art school as I do. He passed away in a tragic accident a month ago now, though. I wasn't sure to make of that note, to be honest, but in the end I decided to go.
So you found out what the information was?
Of course I didn't. You're not thinking straight.
Whilst on her way there, she was stabbed in the back, as my learned friend hopefully remembers.
Ah, yes, of course. She never made it to the meeting. Blah 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 blah.
Mr. Naruhodo, yeah, still screwed.
Alright.
Time to yeet.
Present. The letter.
Objection.
Presinto.
Presento.
The day before the incident, exactly 1 week ago now, this note was delivered to your address. Upon carrying out the instructions in the note, you found yourself in hospital.
Yes, I did. It's terrible everything that's happened to me.
It is terrible. If it is all true, that is.
What do you mean?
Miss Green, have a look at this, please. This is the torn off end of the envelope.
Oh, is it?
And it so happens that it fits together perfectly with the envelope of the note you received.
Where'd you find that?
In Mr. Shakespeare's room. Eh? In my room? Mr. Shakespeare? Do you perhaps remember this note from somewhere?
You know-
Well...
Funny thing, Sam Spear, if you had just thrown this thing into the carpet, none of this would have happened.
God. I do like his face here. He's like, what?
Oh, what? What?
He's just now a confuzzled little sham.
I'm just innocent guy.
You stole gas. Shut up.
Your actions that afternoon follow the instructions in the note. To the letter. Haha. Come to the Slag and Salad at Briar Road at 5 PM on 17th, and so that's exactly where you went. Yeah, well, you know, coincidences and such, the butterfly effect. Let me ask you again, Mr. Shakespeare. You already knew about this note, didn't you?
How could the man say no to find
Please save me, Mr. Prosecutor. And you, Miss Green.
What did I do?
And this as this torn off end of the envelope proves, the note was originally in Mr. Shakespeare's room. So how is it that it came to be in your possession?
I don't have the first idea. I'm just a virgin artist after all.
I'm getting fucking tired of you two. There is only one explanation. You broke into Mr. Shakespeare's room and stole it.
Fuck.
He's actually breaking character. That's fucking great.
he is so shook and he's just like, what the fuck?
You did what? Sorry, that has what? You broke. I mean, that were in my room. What on earth do you want with me?
I want your blood.
It would seem
I wanna-
the witnesses
I
need to
wanna see
testify
that.
again. And if you lie again, I'm going to use your head as the gavel stand.
I love him
Green.
breaking character so much.
Yes?
Whilst you have the court's sympathy, I'm sure, for the suffering you have endured in recent events. Anyone found to be giving false testimony in a court of law will be duly punished. Please bear that in mind.
Thank God, but at the end of the day, you're still a fucking slut for the rules.
Van Ziegs is it's a very much just pure lawful, but a bitch about it.
Lawful petty.
I will
Anything.
make sure that your head will be the goddamn where that gavel will be hitting.
My next bottle will be aimed at your head.
Like, he very much clearly is going, listen, I know you're bullshitting a bit. So
Oh
make
no,
sure you-"
sad Olive.
No.
Yes, I know.
Very well then, witnesses. You will get your formal testimony again now. On the subject is curious anomaly regarding the to note which green claims of received.
Oh boy.
You bitch. I too remember now, 'twas a week ago. Peradventure that note was delivered unto me. On the day with the rain, I tarried a long hour at slug and sat, yet nobody came. Thereafter, on the evening I shared the company of the Japanese fellow. I'd see the note had vanished.
I don't know what you mean. You think I snuck into this man's room, do you? Why would I?
God, the pickup in the music. The chaos.
I can point out the villain here. And for that torn off piece of envelope, I don't know anything about it.
Only 3 statements, damn.
You know, kind to have received this letter to you, Mr. Shakespeare.
Faith is so, my lord. I would swear to have set it upon my table in my tumble lodgings. Yet, it is clear to me that now that since it returned to the glamour last night, that night I have not laid eyes upon it.
Oh, well, that being the case, the only thing it would appear that your testimony was...
Bullshit.
A lie? Is that what you think? How unfair do you think that I'm the one lying?
I beg your pardon?
She knows the consequences. She doesn't care. She's.
I'm just a fetching artist. I said that fetching artists don't lie. And it was delivered to me at my address. Besides, we all know who the liar around here is.
Oh, she really hates his cats.
Like, really?
I swear to God, I will punish you both.
If that's true, Miss Green, how do you explain the facts? Facts don't care about your feelings. Oh. Damn. The part of the envelope was without question from Mr. Chancellor's room.
I don't see why I should explain.
Excuse me?
I'm a fetching artist. My job here is just to see what happened. That's all.
No, it fucking isn't.
You should have to give the explanations and the proofs. You, the fledgling lawyer.
Can we get one cooperative witness as a treat, please?
I'm sorry. This is technically only the second case.
The fledgling will do his best.
Evidently, my learned friend's cross-examination is our only hope of learning the truth.
Well, counsel...
I am ready, my lord.
Please end this trial fast.
Very well then, the defense will now proceed with the cross-examination of the witnesses.
Please end this fast. I'm a 20th cup and I'm starting to feel tipsy.
I can feel the alcohol poisoning seeping into my gut.
He is truly an enemy worthy of the one-shot plays. My man just tanks alcohol like it's nothing.
Bleed the wine. He's gonna be bleeding wine.
Miss Green cleared it back into Mr. Samspear's room. There can be no question of that. And that's how she acquired the note.
Yes, the facts are starting to lead me to the possible explanation for all this. And it's not a pretty one.
You know, this is the stupidest thought crossed my mind. It has nothing to do with the cross-examination, but just a really stupid thought.
Uh-huh.
I just, after the fucking wine thing, I just imagine every time Van Zieks throws like the bottle or wine, Chancellor's like, perfectly good wine, no! He's fucking. I don't know why, it just crossed my mind.
God, okay, it's time for the anomaly. I do remember now that I'm very fucked up.
Hold it!
But can you shed any light on the contents of the note at all? Nay, sire, this is strange to me as a foreign tongue. Even with a knowledge of literature as great as mine own, barely, it is impenetrable. Mr. Duncan Ross was lodging in the same household as you. In effect, he was your neighbor. So certainly you knew him, didn't you? Alack! If the choice is betwixt I knew him, and I knew him not, then this with foreboding that I have wished for to declare, We're by some small measure acquainted. Despite your claims, though, you followed the notes, instructions, and went to the slag and salad. Presumably that was nothing to do with your knowledge of literature. Mary, now, naught will have the better of me, sire, save for the lure of curiosity. So it is true, I was compelled by my own eager heart to betake myself to the tavern. Yet in the end, my curiosity was not satiated. Because no one fucking came! Can you believe the nerve?
I was made to pay for my own food.
Soon after waiting for an hour, nobody appeared. Well, yes, sire. This is thou sayest. Really? You paused for a moment before you answered. In truth, then when thou asked whether nobody appeared, I did suddenly recall.
Really, do you mean to tell the court that somebody did appear after all?
I was not alone that night at the slag of salad, my lord, no. It is returning to me now. I treat my lips to an almost clear water, and mine innards to a premium crust of bread. And all around me danced a great many companions. What do you mean? Flies, sire, flies!
Good lord!
In the name of Beelzebub, what were they? Fairies, perchance, from Midsummer Night's Dream? Come to taunt me? I think they were just flies.
I can't help thinking that the flies wanted to something more wholesome than to pass around. Is that so wrong of me?
Next thing you notice, it has gone missing.
Yeah.
Such idle thoughts never occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
Sir. In other words, you didn't notice.
Several days passed between your outing to the tavern and Mr. Natsume's visit to your room.
Yes, it would appear that the notice appeared sometime in that interval.
Such idle thoughts never occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
And during that time, Miss Green was comatose in hospital, was she not? Clearly then, she could not have been stealing things from Mr. Chancellor's room.
Yes, of course. It's all some misunderstanding. Isn't it, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
You have so far failed to give a satisfactory explanation as to how you came by the note.
Ah!
I am not here to advocate for your defense, madam. I won't tolerate inconsistencies.
I am the prosecution. I think you don't understand.
You have no idea how many bottles of wine I have gone through this trial already.
I am not some Edgeworth that will try to that will just try to save other people from accusation. I just care about my fucking verdict.
If man sees inconsistency, he goes, "Fuck it, you die."
Fucking die. Because I learned recently that Gianni Matagrano voice acted a boss in Another Craft's Treasure.
Blech.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, why? Oh.
You would do well to remember that.
Okay, give me a second to specky. Time for CP.
Sorry, I yawned so much, my eyes are tearing. I can't see.
No.
The specky cannot
Badoop.
see. Badoop.
I heard a badoop.
Skadoosh.
Not me.
Yeah, as soon as I tried to talk, Nami had to ping us.
Pingas.
Oh my fucking god, that's so good.
Wifey! Ah!
She's
God, that's great. Well, I'm keeping. Well, the fucking panic owl I'm keeping.
All
That's
right.
too good. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I can. But yeah, I can see now. I can read.
Oh dearie me. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
What's Lord Van Six getting at?
He's He's bullshit.
He's invested.
Appa-tappa-tappa-doo, I'm not bullshit, I swear.
Since that this note was actually delivered to Mr. Shakespeare about 1 week ago.
No. Oh, does it?
But for some reason it ended up in your possession. I can't think of any way that could have happened except for you breaking into Mr. Shakespeare's lodgings.
Objection.
But for what reason would the witness have done that?
Ah, I am...
I won't deny that Miss Green's possession of the note would appear to defy logic. However, until and unless her involvement in this case can be proven in some other way, any further pursuit of this note is meaningless.
Damn.
Miss Green could only have come to the possession of the note by stealing it from Mr. Samspear's room. And yet there's no obvious reason why she would have done
We
such a
need
thing.
airtight proof. Well, there was some other reasons you broke into his lodgings, though.
Yes, we should pursue that idea, Mr. Naruto.
We're close now. I can feel it. We're so close to a breakthrough.
Come on,
Please
my
don't make us a
nerdy
breakthrough.
police friend. Do it. Get the criminal.
Hold it.
So you don't want to tell the court the truth about the letter, so is that it?
I'm such an honest, remember, artists are nearly always introverted characters.
Introverted fee! This fledgling does really cast aspersion about my nature. Now he's doing the Mr. Beast pose.
God.
Yet I am an angel, a seraph. Birds to harmonize with my song. The wind doth frolic on my wings. Oh, Billy, why is he fucking... He's fucking flossing!
No! I didn't want to see it like that. No! He's fucking flossing!
Oh, pity, wherefore dost thou accuse so pure of heart and bold woman? My man is hitting the greedy.
I hate the gritty.
The intrusive thoughts.
Purifier? I don't think so. I feel like Naomi can see you as a failure.
Tragedy does not know the true heart of an artist until thy instruction will are hereafter by death. Oh, the days, oh, the years, alas, to enlighten thee, thus wait so long and in vain.
Sigh.
Mr. Naruto, interject with some clever remark. This is your chance to shine.
I'm no Shakespearean actor, Miss Osato.
Aww.
No, as far as I can tell, the only thing that's going to resolve this argument...
It's evident, yes.
Evidence.
It's clear that Mr. Green, if that Miss Green did in fact probably Mr. Samspear's room, isn't it? And that's where she found this letter.
Yes, you more or less for conclusions that lead me to one terrifying conclusion.
Terrifying?
Yes, I'm afraid to say that the outcome of this cross-examination may well change how we look at this case completely. Alright, so there's no other statements, there's no pushing. So, I mean, Security knows something about it because, you know, she has the fucking envelope, but,
Well, what are the statements again that we have right now?
we have... It was a week ago, per adventure that note was delivered unto me. On the day with the rain, I did tarry a long hour, the slag and salad, and nobody came. Thereafter, on the evening, I shared the company of the Japanese fellow. I did see the note had vanished. I don't know what you mean. You think I was in this man's room? What do you? Why would I? I can put out the bill in here, and as for that torn off piece of envelope, I don't know anything about it.
Can we re-see 4 and 5?
Alright.
Hold it!
So that's actually written to Mr. Shakespeare 1 week ago. That's it. Unfortunately, not in your possession. I can't think of the.
Objection!
It's like, you had to prove it.
Use your evidence, man.
Please.
God damn it, now we're gonna use the evidence.
Okay, I think it's okay. I think we're definitely presenting on this one.
Definitely.
So let's go into evidence.
Let's see. So we have.
So no, maybe, no. I don't feel it. No.
I think it's either the handprints or the. Is there handprints, the photo, or the poison? Oh yeah, this was found in Sanspier's room.
Okay, what I'm feeling like is because we're currently trying to be like, oh, why,
Like, what reason would she have to sneak into the room in the first place? And it's either we point out to the pipe poisoning, or we point out to this picture, basically.
or the poison bottle itself.
Yeah, but that's part of the poisoning pipe thing.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
kind of am split on which one then, because yeah, I think looking at them all, it narrows down to those 3, but like piece of evidence individually, but I'm not sure which. Okay. I'm gonna guess since like the hand thing is a little bit less obvious when I'm looking at it, it might not be that one. And the photograph, well, that would be good. I'm guessing that would be like a lot more would have to explain immediately. So maybe not yet. It might be later.
So you
So
think
I
it's the
think maybe
poison?
I think it's poison because that would be the one. I feel like poison first before the others happen after. That makes sense. Like in the order of events, I feel like that would happen. That might do it first.
Okay.
I think.
Well, let's try.
Objection!
Hey!
Yippee!
The city of the hospital, we saw you with this bottle. Another contents filled during the contents meeting, a small quantity remained.
This is not a bottle of water.
Indeed.
Ah, shit.
Going to the defense's independent analysis, Miss Jones' chemistry said, the liquid that was still in the bottle was identified as strike 9.
You weren't supposed to identify the grimace shake.
He posed menacingly.
What? Strike 9? The very same poison that afflicted Mr. Samspear?
Huh?
Sam's just having a day.
Miss Green, you walked into this man's lodging for one reason and one reason alone. To cover the end of the pipe that fills the gas lamp of Mr. Samspier's room with poison. He's like, you fucking what?
Can this be?
You broke into my room too. May seem incredible to the court, but from the remaining clues, there is only one logical conclusion that we can reach. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shakespeare's life is with poison was you, Miss Olive Green.
Oh dear, oh dearie. Me! Ow!
Order! Order!
I think I sprained my back.
Counselor, you're suggesting this woman put poison at the end of the gas pipe with intent to kill?
Yes, my lord. There's no other way to explain the facts.
My Miss Green didn't inside this audience trap 6 days ago. And the victim had put his mouth to the pipe that very evening as expected. Then the murders would have happened. 6 days ago, surely.
Well, that's a very good point.
Please don't give up now. We need to finish this. Perhaps not, my lord.
I beg your pardon?
He's just done with his shit as everyone else is.
There was a significant police presence in the area that evening on account of the incident on Fire Road. Local residents were being interviewed throughout the night as part of the ongoing inquiry. A circumspect criminal would likely have chosen not to carry out any wrongdoing at that time.
Lord Van Six.
And of course, the following morning there was more activity at Mr. Samspear's address.
More activity? Ah, yes! Meaning his fellow lodger, Mr. Natsume, being arrested on suspicion of murder.
That's right, and the defense has already proposed. Mr. Samspear was meddling with the gas in the pipe for a very sinister reason himself. To cause the gas stove in Mr. Natsume's room to go out, thereby asphyxiating the occupant.
Once Mr. Natsume had been arrested, his room was under constant surveillance by the police. The circumstances, Mr. Samspear had no reason to blow air into the gas pipe.
His intended victim being in a prison cell. With the need to tamper with the gas removed, the poison on the pipe lay dormant. And then, 3 days ago now, the situation changed again.
Right! Mr. Natsume's trial, which took place here at the Old Bailey, came to an end.
A trial in which the man stood accused of stabbing Miss Green in the back, but was duly acquitted.
Resulted in Mr. Natsume returning to his lodgings for the first time in 2 days. But that very night, his gas stove mysteriously went out. Mr. Samspear was mysteriously poisoned. In conclusion, the poison that was present on the mouth of the gas pipe had been put there in the victim's room some 4 days earlier. Mary!
Oh, I didn't realize she has a box.
She has a fucking box. With a new understanding, it becomes clear that this letter was all part of the plan.
What plan?
The court will recall that the note gave instructions to visit the Slagan cell at 5 o'clock. Now the recipients should tell nobody else. The reason for those instructions are now clear.
To ensure that the lodger would not be at home at the stated time.
It fucking was a bait.
Ah,
Oh.
to make sure I wasn't home?
The murderer was being murdered.
Exactly. While you were out, Miss Green could safely slip into your room, knowing that she wouldn't be disturbed. You mean to say that letter?
So I just had another stupid thought in my brain.
Yeah?
I just imagine now that I just imagine the fucking Soseki and Samspear thing again, where they were like, quote, not fighting, right? But I just now fucking imagined Olive Green joining in like it was like a
Here goes Olive Green with a steel chair!
I just now fucking imagine them all in outfits being the shit out of Samspear.
Was written by Miss Green, yes. And in order to cover her tracks, she took it away with her when she left. Just after she smeared poison over the mouth of the gas pipe in your room. Just look at her standing there like a unit.
She is there going like, yeah, and
Order! Order! What have you done? What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I'm saying.
Just who are you? Why'd you try to kill me?
full out of character. He's like, I'm not here anymore.
Do you like my out of character Samspear, boys?
It still sounds like him, yeah, so it works.
Why the fuck are you trying to kill me?
It's just a bit less exaggerated.
He's like, what the fuck? Why did you try to kill me? What the shit?
Miss Green's motive should be obvious. It's all tied up with someone whose name we have heard several times already during the course of this trial.
So, that's what behind all this.
You will share your apparent understanding with the court, please, counsel. The reason is behind this woman's motive for the attack on the victim's life.
Obviously, Queen Vietnam.
Duncan Ross.
The poor lad.
Duncan Ross?
That's right. Before the defendant, Mr. Natsume took up the residence in the lodgings of Mr. Garidevs, somebody else was renting the room. Mr. Duncan Ross.
I knew I'd heard the name somewhere else. It was all over the papers month ago, when the man died in strange circumstances at the haunted lodgings.
Oh, that does ring a bell. Oh, of course, yes. I remember now. The young man they claimed was strangled by the convict's curse of some such.
Sadly, my lord, it wasn't a curse of any kind, nor was it an accident. The man died as a result of Mr. Shakespeare blowing into the gas pipe and causing gas to leak into the room. Thus murder, plain and simple.
Oopsie.
Oh boy. Well, what do you know?
Oh, it's time for witness breakdown. I've been waiting for this. Woo!
Woo!
The world is so unfair. Curses, cures, deaths. It's all people care about. If it's an interesting story they want to know, it doesn't cross their minds that real people are involved.
Sorry, sister. Just walked in.
And once they're bored, just 1 month later, once the story's lost its appeal, everyone's forgotten him.
You meant you. Duncan was... Mr. Ross was Mr. Green's fiancé. Fiancé? You may not have known until now who Miss Green really is, Mr. Shakespeare. But she's known exactly who you are all along. Because you are her sworn enemy. The murderer who took the life of the man she was to marry. Marry? Miss Green, is it not the case that in order to exact revenge on Mr. Shakespeare, you smear poison over the end of the gas pipe? Shadbean.
Oh, Jesus, that's so sad.
Like, oh,
This
everyone's already
is all quite
forgotten.
extraordinary. Am I correct in my understanding that you now accuse both parties, counsel? It's on different counts of murder?
It's just this fucking like image right here.
Yes, my lord.
just slide them together and they be a duo, but no, gotta keep them separate. The killer, the attempted murder of the murderer. God.
You know what time it is, boys? It's time to wrap it all up.
We started with a case of no murder, and now we have.
Yeah, that's true. The first case had no murder. This case has multi-murder.
Attempted murder, and another attempted murder.
Yes, my lord. That's correct.
Objection!
Inhaling so deeply, it appears that my fledgling learned friend has taken in a lungful of dubious gas that's causing his judgment to be clouded.
What?
Why would Mr. Shakespeare have wanted to kill these lodgers, as you say? You have completely failed to provide a motive to substantiate your accusation against the man.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Reaper, my liege. I have been slighted. These lies, all lies, I deny every utterance.
Where does his staff go when you do movement?
Don't ask.
You have to forgive me, Mr. Naruhodo, sir. But I don't intend to admit to anything either.
Miss Green,
I'm sure you'll think I'm being very rude, but I'm not gonna be sent to gallows for the likes of this scoundrel.
oh boy. Both, one fighting for a noble cause, the other for a not so noble cause.
And this is still the same woman who was so desperate. She was about to just end it too. Like, This woman refuses to go down because of this motherfucker.
She's like, if I'm going to die, it's going to be on my terms, not his terms.
Objection.
Olive Green, unironically, is like my new favorite character in this entire case.
But you broke into the man's room! If you didn't do it to smear poison on the pipe, what was your reason?
I thought I'd have a look around, that's all.
Sorry?
You're right. I suspected him. So I thought perhaps I might find some evidence or something in his room. Evidence that it was him who took Duncan's life.
Oh, vile villainy! Oh, tyranny or rotundity of woman!
Quantity of woman.
But in any case, whenever I leave my room, I have to turn the key in the lock.
I hope it's falling apart. The locks on the doors are no different. Duncan showed me once how to unlock the door with some terps and a piece of wire.
Oh, awfulness, oh, artfulness, oh, tyranny, oh, profanity of woman!
We will consider your trespassing on some future occasion, but for now, tell the court what you found, what evidence you search revealed.
Well, I spotted the note that I had sent him lying on the floor. I went to pick it up, I noticed something. One of the floorboards was loose, and underneath it I discovered a secret hit.
Oh boy, the empty box. Eh? Yes,
Look
just
how much Sam Spear is sweating today. I'm surprised he isn't fucking dehydrated.
it's because of that
Sounds
clear.
like-
It's because of that almost clear water from the slack and salad.
Sam Spear is going like, the fuck's been going on around me without me noticing?
This is you're just a very shoddy criminal, Sunspear. I'm very sorry. Yes, we also discovered that hiding place.
Inside we found a newspaper cutting and a photograph and an empty tin box.
Ah, yes, well the thing is, when I found it, the box wasn't empty.
What? There was something in it?
Yes. This rather nice key.
We all fucking commented on how it was that she had a key on her neck. I can't believe this shit.
Okay, wait. Then that key is Look at that smile and realize that that's a definitely a grin of I fucked with him. I fucked with him hard. Because
That's the key. That's
because-
probably the key to the hiding spot of the money.
which means that is the key to a fucking lot of money for this man, and she just went yoink.
What are you doing with that? What the?
He's like, he is pissed.
Yeah, the hands of color has changed from his face.
Man, being home alone is great. I can scream as much as I want.
Oh, it is impressive because that he didn't have much color to begin with.
Give it here! Give it to me now! It's mine! I inherited it!
What was that, witness? What did you say? You inherited it.
He was like, oh, you screwed up. I heard that.
No, what's all this about? He inherited that key? Are you the son of...
I don't know if it's that far. I'm not sure. It'd be weird, but
It was obviously important to you since you got the sense to hide it, so I took it. I don't know what it's for, but you took something precious from me, so I took something precious from you.
God, look at this woman!
By the way, which implies that her trying to take his life means that wasn't something precious to him.
She's like, no, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Yeah, I tried to murder you and I did
She's like half his height and she's still sussing him up. I love this.
She at this point, she's like,
You know what? No, fuck you.
I choose violence, bitch. What you gonna do, huh?
and honestly, I'm with her. I'm like, go, girl.
You go, girl.
Fuck him up.
Commit murder. Do it.
Olive Green, use rollout. Get him.
Why roll out? That's so rude.
It hurt, but it's so painful. It hurts. Listen, use what you have to your advantage. Crush him. Destroy him.
So what if it means you can open something now? I don't care.
This woman has so much sass stuffed into her body.
That's...
Give it back this minute! Give it to me!
Calm yourself, witness!
So Mr. Chansphere has tried, and in one case succeeded, to take the life of two lords now. Yes, his motive for doing so is the key to everything that's happened. It's true that there appears to be no motive to support the accusation against Mr. Chansphere, at first. But considering that this is the turnabout section, it means that I'm now in a chain of successes that is going to drag you to the ground, Mr. Van Six.
By the way, it really is just getting better. It just keeps getting better.
It just keeps getting better.
Like, it started with like, it's like, okay, this is fine. Okay, that's pretty funny. That's good. Holy shit, what's fucking happening? Go, Olive, go!
I imagine the reason that jury is being so silent is that they are just eating popcorn watching this.
No, you know that lady who fucking wants Sham's head? She's there like, oh, Olive, you go, girl. You go.
I'm gonna hire that woman.
But considering everything we now know, I think there's actually something that could explain it.
If she gets out of this alive, holy shit, I'm hiring her.
What?
I need to recall every piece of evidence at our disposal. Everything we've seen and heard. Because I'm sure that I just caught a glimpse of the link that runs through all of these events.
In that case, Counsel, I must demand you present evidence in the court in support of your claim. What is that you say? Can you explain the motivation for Mr. Chanspere's alleged crimes?
Your Honor? Pizza Tower.
Take that!
Harry's.
That's an official police report, is it not?
The Selden file? How did you get a hold of that?
Selden? And now suddenly sees Mr. Ross and the defendant Mr. Natsume have only one thing linking them. The fact that they had lodgings in the same room.
Well, yes, we know this, certainly.
A room that was formerly occupied by Selden. Until, that is, he was arrested by Scotland Yard for his involvement in multiple burglaries.
Oh, I see.
It so happens that the convict Selden left behind one very substantial mystery when he died.
There's some 1,000 pounds worth of loot that he stole,
The One Piece. It's out there somewhere.
which, as yet, remains to be found.
Oh, yes, of course, it's coming back to me now. It's written in this file here.
8,000 pounds lost en route to hell. That was how the papers summed it up.
And it seems that one particular fellow inmate was with this Bogan on his final moments. It's not hard to imagine Selden entrusting that inmate with his most closely guarded secret. The location of the stolen loot. Perhaps a key to unlock whatever container the valuables were in. Alright, Chanspierre, the gig is up.
Oh, you mean this key is?
Mr. Chanspierre, it was you, wasn't it? You were the capital offender's side when he died, were you not? What are you talking about? These are false charges! How did you? False charges!
The name of the inmate who was with Selden at his death isn't noted in this file, but a simple telegram to the prison where he died would quickly tell us how false the charge really is.
But even if it's true, why would the man be so intent on killing every subsequent occupant of the convict's lodgings?
There's only a explanation for that, my lord. It was in that very room that Selden hid his loot.
So, it all comes out.
Yes, and having established that, all of Mr. Chanspierre's subsequent actions start to make perfect sense.
I'll do a quick BRB. I gotta check something really fast.
Alright!
Woo! I'll just wait till he comes back then.
Woohoo.
Finally, this trial will be over. to you. Hmm.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Ah. Hello.
Hello. All right. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yippee!
When he was let out of prison following Selden's death.
Oh boy.
He made immediately for Mr. Gary Depp's lodgings in the hope of renting Selden's old room. However, the retired army man was unable to offer him the accommodation of his choice.
Because Selden's old room had already been let to somebody else, Mr. Duncan Ross.
Ah,
Which is why Mr. Samspear subsequently devised his gas-based plot to kill the occupant of the room. And when he was successful, he presumably intended to inquire about switching into the newly vacant room.
However, a certain jittery someone had beaten him to it.
I'm over here somewhere.
Mr. Soseki Natsume, defend on this case no less.
So you said to use the ploy with the gas again, didn't you, Mr. Shakespeare? It's time to oust Mr. Natsume. All for one simple and avaricious reason.
You will not to me somewhere. Wait, your money, man? What the fuck?
You know what this means?
Yeah?
What?
All of the hauntings have been, him trying to kill Soseki with gas, right?
Yeah, no, Soseki has been surviving getting poisoned with gas for like a month.
Soseki just refuses to die.
It's his
So
curse.
So Seki is not allowed to die, for he must suffer on this mortal
He will
world.
have a long and healthy life where he gets to explore all of the terrors of the world.
My man, God.
To get your hands on 1,000 pounds of loot. Left behind by the death convict. Ah! You! Ah! Ah!
Ow.
Bruh! I'm dead! Looks like I'm gonna snap it before they get to stretch me neck. Oh wait, oh no, that's a convict. He's always to have me loot. Anything to stow covers with their mitts on it. He's hidden in the room where I was lodging when they got me. Here, this is the key to it. Take it. Always stay one step ahead, mate. See you in hell, I guess. Jump spear. Quick to sell then. It's mine. What did he just say? It's mine! That loot is mine.
You know, when you say mine, I just imagine the fucking Gary
Oh
mine.
god.
Oh, he broke. He fucking broke.
He has gone to a puppet with his strings cut. Oh, that's what his fucking emoting is like. It's a puppet on strings. That's why it's so stiff.
Ah, his strings have been cut, I guess.
It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. Why should I? After all, you don't have a shred of evidence. You can prove I killed that fellow. Or shoot, I am the victim here, remember? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? If I don't admit to it, there's nothing you can do. You can't arrest me, for the time being anyway. Barely, you can arrest the victim, can you? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? I am so close, I just need a few more hours. I swore to myself that I'd get my hands on it. And I can almost taste it now. Do you really think I'd just give up? There's no question in my mind now. This man is guilty through and through.
But he seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of that loot.
I have to wonder why he even got in prison in the first place.
I'm afraid that however hard you press him, he'll never admit to what he's done, Mr. Naruto.
Why was he arrested to begin with? That is great. I'm now curious.
Because he has a huge obsession with this money. Which makes me wonder what kind of person he was before getting out.
He could have been just a common thief, I guess.
I guess, but a common thief resorting to murdering two people for money? That would just go back to robbing, I guess.
Well, I mean, I guess there's also the chance that maybe, like, that they never found out, but there's also the chance that maybe he actually worked with Selden, but he wasn't, like, as an accomplice.
No, I think he was...
He was his own guy.
Yeah. He just happened to be in the next cell, I guess, or in the same cell.
The same cell, he was a cellmate.
Yeah.
There is a way.
I see.
Pardon, my friends?
There's one way I can finish him.
No!
Yes.
No!
He's already committed the most heinous crimes to get his hands on that loot. Which means all we need to do is find it first.
A fine plan. Were it not for the fact that the police thoroughly searched the room following the death of Mr. Ross. If it's there at all, it must be very well hidden indeed.
Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot rule.
Hey, hey Sherlock! Give me that fucking handprint paste!
If only there was some way we could find the convict's loot quickly. You know, some way.
Meanwhile, him.
This is the final piece in this complex puzzle. I think we might have it in our possession already. Or rather, I think we will have something that can help us find where that loot is hidden. My lord?
Yes, counsel?
The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convict's hidden loot. But if we are already in possession of something that could give us a clue as to its whereabouts. It's our last chance, so it has to be worth a gamble. Besides, you've used the same technique once already. I definitely paid off then.
Very well then, counsel. Let the court hear your idea. What do you propose we can use in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hole? If I'm not mistaken, those are Mr. Chanspeare's handprints on the wall of his lodgings.
That's right, my lord. Exposes the result of the defense's independent investigation of the scene.
Based on a wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective, Mr. Holmes.
A great detective? Is that some kind of joke? Do you really think I'm going to be taunted by a man with such a ridiculous title?
Oh boy. I think I should thank the great bard out to recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspear. I don't know where. God.
I 100% headcanon him as jumping off the gallery the moment he was called.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, he fucking jumped out.
He
Like,
jumped
no,
out just down and was like, "Hey!"
I just want him to suddenly climb out of nowhere.
I want him to fall from above. I'll be honest somehow.
I will challenge you to a pose-off.
Should we perhaps compete for the honor of most ridiculous title?
Ah! This Sherlock Holmes shows himself!
What are you doing here, great detective? Your usual haunts are the filthy backstreets of the capital, are they not?
Ah, Mr. Reaper, it's been too long. And I see your complexion has worsened since we last met.
Mr. Sholmes! He doesn't know Urban 6 then. Why not to say something like that in any case?
Mr. Sholmes? Though you may be heralded as a great detective by the population at large, that does not give you the right to come and go in my courtroom as you see fit.
If I may, my lord, Mr. Song's newly developed scientific method has helped us uncover a vital clues in this case already.
Clues, you say?
I call them skin prints, my lord. My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method by which we were able to ascertain this gentleman's gas pipe activities.
Ah!
You need only a small sample so that the individual has previously touched to make an inductor solution. In your case, sir, I used the ticket you had been holding. Elementary! So now, Mr. Naruhodo,
Ah, yes?
what am I to use as a sample to make the indicator solution this time?
Thank you for offering your help, Mr. Sholmes. When the convict was arrested, he was living in what is now Suzuki-san's room. Need a sample to help locate Selden's route that was in his old room. What form will the sample take? Present a person?
Okay, I need you to do something here.
Oh.
When you present a person, you need to pick anyone else besides the right person.
Okay.
Okay.
We need something of Selden's in order to create an indicator solution to find his loot. Something like convict... something the convict own happens to be in the possession of somebody listed in the court record.
But my word, Mr. Naruhodo, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the top. On the... Sorry. Words are hard. So which particular person do you have in mind? From whom can we obtain possession of the late convict Selden to create the indicator solution? I'm gonna...
Do it. I mean, the answer is obviously Olive, because she has the key.
Yeah, so it's all. So anyone but Olive.
So I'm gonna say William, sure. I'll sacrifice health for the content. Let's do it.
Well,
Take that!
Probably an achievement or something. And what, pray, does that person possess that could be applicable to our purpose? Let's hear your new and improved powers of reasoning at work, my dear fellow. Dear me, your left eye is switched. Are you currently concocting an elaborate excuse?
No.
no.
Not some clever Japanese sugar butter with noodle, I hope.
Ah! You got me!
I think we need to reconsider this fucking stuff
doodler.
now. Hold up.
The noodle?
But I feel as though Susato-san is standing in my left eye now. Anyways, let's do the actual answer, please.
I'm ready and waiting. Present the Olive Garden.
Take that!
please. Thank you.
Miss Green?
Me? What do you want from me? I kinda
The care on your neck, if you please.
Sorry?
It's an realization!
He has so much fucking malice in his
He's
face
so
right now.
fucked right now.
He's so fucked and he's so pissed.
That key belonged to a Selden. There will be remnants of secretions of the man's skin on its surface that we can use.
Very true. Very true indeed.
That is the sample we need. Each need, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Jones' skin print seeker. I'll find out exactly what Seldon touched in the room that he used to rent. Ah!
Mr. Samspear, as one great to another, I assure you. If the lake convoy's hull is hidden somewhere in the former lodgings, I shall uncover it no more than 30 minutes.
So, Mr. Shanspeare, the truth is well within our grasp now, and as such, you will never get your hands on Seldon's stolen wealth.
In that case, I'll gotta let Mr. Soames have this key.
Get his ass!
It fucks him up. It fucks him over more. Therefore, she agrees.
No! Give the key to me! The detective shan't have it!
I hope she just like throws it over him. Yeet.
It's over, Mr. Shanspeare. No! No! You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit you're killed. Whoa! Oh, Shampoo Spear! Despair! Be thy name! Oh, what the fuck?
His jewels are exploding into confetti.
Because they're shams.
He's fucking dead.
I never intended to kill the man. I just wanted to drive him out of the room. That's all. So you'd have time to find a convict's hold of selling goods.
Yet after you'd killed the young man, you still didn't move into the room.
I asked the landlord, of course. I pleaded with him, but he refused. Why? I was 3 months behind with the rent, for one thing. Sargari definitely has a lot to put up with. And he had the gas repair work done immediately afterwards, putting the room out of action for a while. And then, this Japanese man swooped in at just the right moment to sign the new lease.
Oh, Mr. Natsume, what an unfortunate timing.
Then 5 days ago, after the incident on Briar Road, when the Japanese fellow got himself arrested, I thought I'd finally have my chance. But it wasn't to be.
No, the scene was sealed off and guarded by the police night and day. And if I remember rightly, Mr. Soames spent the whole day there in there reading books.
I couldn't even enter the room, let alone search for the loot. This is why on the day Mr. Natsume was acquitted and returned to his room, he once again tried to do the trick of blowing air into the gas pipe that feeds the stove in his room.
Unbeknownst to you, however, that action would lead you into a deadly trap.
Sucks to be you.
William Shamspeare. How does it go? To be or not to be? That is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done.
Olive is just throwing all the coldest lines, Jesus.
Olive just came out and I fucking love Olive. I fucking love her.
I just wanted the loot, man. I didn't want to kill him.
But he did.
I didn't plan for the stabbing to kill him, my lord. I just wanted for him to flee.
At first, I really did think it was just a terrible accident. I'll never forget our conversation not before Duncan died.
Oh boy. Who should voice Duncan?
I'm gonna voice it.
Okay.
I said I'm not gonna voice him.
Ah, no. Okay. Then I guess I'll be the one since Spaghetti's voicing Olive. The gas supply in my new lodgings are a complete disaster, you know, Olive?
The gas supply?
Yes, the storm always seems to go out in the middle of the night for some reason. That no, that's no. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's no joke.
They say it's the comic's curse.
Oh, Duncan, please, don't stay there. I don't care how cheap it is.
Alright then. If that's that important to you, I'll start looking for a new place. Oh, God! Don't have the extra wound injured to the extra soul to the injured, Jesus.
Nope, gotta twist the knife a bit more. Yep. Oh, fuck. He was gonna leave anyway.
There's problems in my house. Why don't you leave the hobo room tonight?
No,
Oh, yeah,
no, I'd better not. We said we'd wait until we graduated before we told our parents. Remember?
Ah.
Oh.
So yeah, so Shanspeare had been, messing around for a little bit, and it hadn't killed him yet.
And he was about to leave.
But Shanspeare did one more go at it, and ah.
Everyone just got fucking unlucky.
But that was the last time we ever spoke. Very night I fell victim to the gas. If only I'd known it was going to happen, I'd have insisted on he left the hobo room that instant. But instead, all I've been left with is bitter regret. I stopped going to school. But something kept drawing me back to the house on Briar Road. I saw a stooped Eastern-looking man with a mustache come out of the house one day when I was there. He walked up the road to Grub's Grubbery for some food, so I followed him. And sat myself down next to him. He had some water-looking soup and started to pick a quarrel with the publican.
The place is cursed, tell you! Cursed! Goes to the company who used to live there. It's trying to suffocate me! I woke up in the middle of the night, freezing to death because the stove is going out. The alarm is full of gas and I can hardly breathe. The pipes have been checked, no problem there. It's like, I'm the problem. That's what they're thinking.
But how could that be? Duncan was gone and now this man had almost suffered the same fate. Could it really be a curse?
She realized it wasn't a pure accident right after meeting Soseki.
Yeah.
So she's like,
No, not another one.
So part of
she's
it
she's saving Soseki's life.
So part of it was actively to save another victim before Sam fucking killed them.
This lady is the fucking best.
She came out of nowhere and was like, I will kill you for my husband. I will kill you for this mustached man. I will kill you for just being you. Fucking die.
Then I remembered. A rumor I heard about how the gas companies go around investigating the gas installations.
A rumor? Ah, you mean...
Yep, everybody's at the store as it seems, about how they go around checking the pipes.
God damn it!
How anything connected to the gas can be extinguished by blowing air into the pipework.
You know what? I just remembered something.
Yeah.
Not remembered something. No. Actually, no, ignore me. I falsely remember something that I corrected myself in my head. Ignore me. Sorry.
Yeah, nice.
No, I was trying to remember what case Windabank was in the last game. I remembered it wasn't.
It's the last.
second. I know. For a second, I thought it was earlier. It's been so long.
That's when it started.
Give me a second, I'm be pinged.
You know, when she's turned like this, she looks like a Legend of Zelda character. I don't know why, but her ears look pointed to me at this angle.
She does look like a Wind Waker character, honestly.
You see it too, right? Like, I can't unsee it at this angle now.
A little flicker down the back of my mind, and that just wouldn't go away. Was it really an accident, though? Once I had the idea, it wouldn't leave me alone. It plagued me day and night. So I bought this. I want black markers in the East End.
Black market?
She fucking bought black
God.
market poison. So it was just a fucking lie. She
She
it
just
didn't come
fucking, she just fucking lied.
just straight up just lied about it. She just straight up bought poison to kill a guy.
Jesus.
I never really been. I just heard people talk about him. And you can read by anything you think of there. In some ways, being able to get my hands on this so easily made me even more determined. I had to find out one way or another. Was Duncan's death an accident? Or was it murder? So yeah, the fact is the poison's only there in case someone was fucking around.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it literally would have done nothing
And then,
if he just
oh my,
didn't keep it up.
so she literally, all she did was she suspected Shakespeare, and so she coated the pipe with poison, and then Shakespeare got hospitalized, and like, you motherfucker.
You know, thank God that our gas man didn't blow into that pipe.
Phew.
Oh God, holy shit, yeah. But maybe it would have deteriorated if there was longer time, but like the fact it was still there for days and it still worked, like.
And your chosen method for it.
Well, the thing is, the ambience is very cold in the in that area, so I could see it just resisting.
And your chosen method for establishing the truth was simple but highly effective. Smear poison on the gas pipe you suspected the man of temper with, and wait.
If your Shakespeare was innocent, nothing would come of what you've done. But if he was guilty, he would pay for his crimes dearly.
God, so when she heard something happened to Shakespeare, she found that out. She was been like, oh.
God, it's so
Oh,
funny they
that
ended up meeting in the hospital.
God, you know how much fucking restraint all
Yeah,
of
she
them
has
have
so
every time
much.
she
She had so
met
much
him?
restraint while just looking at this man who had just been hospitalized for strike 9. She's like, "You motherfucker!"
The fact that she also still had the poison
And the
with
key.
her. And the key, it's just in his like fucking hell. Like this woman had waited. She's like, no.
She played a long fucking game. Like she was ready to wait for Shakespeare to his house again and poison him again.
Though she was also very close just to ending it as well. Oh, is that why she was? Because he survived or something?
Probably. If I was her, I would just try it again when he went out for food.
I found out the name of the man suspected, William Shakespeare. Then I wrote him this little note. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Cell on the Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. If he'd done it, I knew that he would worry him enough to be sure he'd go. So I waited to see if it worked.
God, this bitch ass sham.
And of course, Mr. Shakespeare followed the instructions to the letter.
I worked out where the gas pipe was straight away. So I smeared a good amount of poison I bought all around the mouth of the pipe. All the time praying that the devil's work wouldn't be done and that it was all just some wild fantasy.
Oh,
Actually, no. All the time praying that the devil's work would be done, and the couple would get his just desserts. She's like, you know what? No, no, I didn't pray that there wasn't a culprit. I wanted to make sure someone paid.
Ah, what an end to a case.
So anyway, Olive came out of nowhere and was just the best character in this case.
Yeah, this whole part of Olive Green being involved came out of nowhere, but it was the best part.
It came out of nowhere, but it actually it did really well about coming out of nowhere.
3 days ago, when you were first stood in the dock before me, this whole affair seemed relatively straightforward.
Yes, my lord.
I certainly never imagined that depths of the privacy that we should subsequently be finally lurking behind the scenes.
It has been a long, long road, my Nipponese friend.
Oh, yes.
And one I certainly didn't envisage walking with you.
And this sets up for his change of character in the last case.
It just got better as it went. What the fuck? It really. God, I still remember our early part for this case. And
We were just like, man, this is like I just don't feel this.
And it's like, okay, all right, okay, wait, oh, wait. God.
Nevertheless, together we have reached the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. Miss Green,
Everyone is just so done with this trial.
Yes, my lord.
you will henceforth be stripped of your freedom, as punishment for the attempted murder of Mr. William Shakespeare.
Yes, I know.
And you, Mr. Shakespeare, you will be tried for the murder of Mr. Duncan Ross in cold blood, and the subsequent attempted murder of Mr. Suzuki Natsume here present.
Mr. Nahato,
Ah, yes?
yesterday, at the hospital, when you and your friend stopped me from...
Ruining your life by drinking that what was left in the poison bottle?
I wasn't myself. I can't even remember what was going through my mind.
Also, I imagine some of the people in the fucking court right now who are just like, I'm sorry, she did what? Because that's the first time they will be hearing of that. It's like, wait, she tried to do what?
What a
Anyway.
roller coaster.
So anyway, Green is probably getting like all the sympathy points from everyone, like from a lot of people right now.
To be or not to be, I suppose. That's a question that's so hard to answer, it seems.
Well, personally, I'm glad of your being here, Mr. Green. Miss Green. Aww. What a good boy.
Oh,
And I like to believe that it's a blessing Mr. Spear didn't die when he suggested the poison. For your sake, at the very least.
Just, oh, look at her eyes. No, they're doing the glittery. Don't do that.
because if you chose life, not death. And now you've made the truth come out at last. Really, I can't thank you enough.
Oh, Miss Green.
Mr. Suzuki Natsume,
Yes, my lord.
the court declares that you are exonerated from all blame in this matter. Accordingly, I will call upon the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to present a verdict of not guilty.
You're in full agreement, my lord.
In that case, I hereby declare the defendant not guilty.
Whoa!
Finally.
Holy shit! So Seki, stop getting yourself into this bullshit.
Oh my god.
You know what's terrible? Saseki's bad luck actually led to all this coming out, though. His bad luck at both existing and dying, apparently.
Ah,
The court is fucking adjourned.
Court is adjourned.
I never thought I saw this day. Woo.
Now we have the fucking 30-minute post-trial. Yippee! Holy shit, they were in there for like an hour and a half. Damn.
We finished it. I didn't say it would be fast.
Oh, yes, yes, at last!
Saseki, get the fuck out of here.
I'm going back to Japan!
Run while you still can.
Divine justice duty done!
Well, then again, as we know from the first case, you won't be safe even in Japan.
At least he's at least he's the fucking suspect in that game. In that case, I mean.
Justice? My dear fellow, if there were any divine justice in this world, you would shave that mustache. No! This has nothing to do with my mustache!
Some say that the luxuriant mustache is a sign of physical prowess, Mr. Soames.
Look, I'm assuming you know who I aspire. Once again, you've saved me from doom.
I'm very happy you've been able to have been able to help, Mr. Natsume. Congratulations, you're acquittal. You're second in almost as many days.
Why do I feel like it won't be the last? Oh, I was first acquainted with and gained an affection for English literature while it's in our great homeland empire. And then, by a twist of fate, I was brought to the land that bore the fruit of that literature. Only, the city of bricks and mortar became my prison. Try as I might, I never found my feet here. In the end, I confined myself to my room and lived life through friendly old books. And a cat.
You've had such a difficult time, haven't you?
Holy shit, I just realized he has a cat.
Yeah,
How
Bogahai.
did the cat survive?
Bogahai wanders around freely, that's why. He's not actually
enough.
sleeping in his room.
Damn, someone tried to poison master again. Time to get out of here.
Basically.
I guess, yeah, that would make sense. I just immediately thought, like, wait, is the cat getting poisoned? Is the cat okay? But the week ago now, I dragged it out to the dark and dingy room of yours, did I not? You did, and I've seen more of life in this week than in all of my years to date. And for the first time, I feel I've begun to see the true face of English that's been hiding from behind the wall of fog. Fog! My dear fellow, there's nothing special about the true face of the English as you put it. No, I'm gonna say it's fucking horrible! I wanna go home! As everyone goes in the world, humans are human. There are a few genuine differences.
Mr. Soames, I've started to
What?
miss my hometown.
What are you, some sort of leftist?
I'm taking my books and going home. Fuck this. Yes, I think you're right. I finally started to see that, and I've come to understand something. I've worked out why I was attracted to English literature in the first place. It made me see that whatever our nationality, we humans still have the same hopes and fears. We're just doing our best to live.
Well said. I couldn't feel the same way.
I've made a decision to... I'm going to cut short my study tour here and return to Japan!
What?
Just when we've become friends here in England. What a terrible shame.
Oh, I know. That does tug on my heartstrings, it really does. But on the side, I'd like to take everything I've learned here in Britain and write something of my own.
And thus, he became one of the most famous authors in Japan history.
You know, at least he lives with a good spirit.
And as far as I know, every picture of him IRL still has that fucking mustache.
Uh-huh.
He refused to shave it out of spite.
He never shaved it out of spite. Good man. Novel of sorts, I suppose.
Oh my! So you'll be creating your own literature, Mr. Natsume? How wonderful!
Oh, no, I mean, however, to call it literature.
Have some faith in yourself, man.
Why not? When that is precisely the definition, Mr. Mustache. I suppose you're right, yes. I will, in a way, be literature. Also, if I remember right, Suzuki actually ended up living a long time for the time period. Like,
Yeah,
he
no.
lived good.
He was a long-lived, successful author.
Well, what you have to remember about the average lifespan of people is that people still live regularly to the 80s and 90s. It's just that sicknesses and other things significantly lowered the lifespan for most people.
And also, Japanese people had a busted diet.
How old is he now, by the way, in game?
I can check the. Oh wait, I cannot check the court record.
Also, like, infant mortality
Damn.
was a big reason why the average lifespan is so short in ancient times.
I think I remember saying he was somewhere in like his early 30s or something. If I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man lives to be like nearly 50 before he finally passes. Man's got a while still. Also, fun fact. One of his more notable novels he ends up writing, or
It's
I don't
called
know,
Bogahai.
writing. No. Well, I mean, yes, but also one known as I Am a Cat.
Yeah. Soseki is just one big old Japanese literature reference.
What did you say? My Discord decided to tie that exact moment.
He has a book called I Am a Cat.
It's a satirical. It's a satirical series of books, and they're all it all just called I Am a Cat. You know what's funny? If I remember reading about it, it actually is. It literally the protagonist is literally just an anthropomorphic cat that is a Soseki villain.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's what Wakahai is. Wakahai wa neko de aru. I am a cat.
Kibi. I love Kibi. Doesn't know. All I know is I like to try my hand at writing. I have no delusions of grandeur. See, he had so much fucking bad luck. Life gave him like a good route. At the end of the day, like, okay, you've had enough. Just go chill. Go right.
For one, would love to read your work.
Well, all things considered, maybe for the best. After all, you have once again emerged victorious. From a battle with the Reaper.
That's very true.
Sorry, I thought he was going,
And there is no salvation for a person in the documentary praising the prosecution.
Except for Soseki. Soseki cannot be killed by mortal means.
I am the immortal.
Only time can take him away.
Literally, he legally can only die from old age or some natural causes. Fucking nothing else will let him. Desire to return post haste to the preserve safety of your homeland is one I quite understand.
My goodness, yes. Faced with such a terrifying prospect. Nobody would consider it cowardly, I'm quite sure.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? But that's not why I'm leaving. I mean it.
Objection!
Objection! You fucking whores!
And that was the case that we found ourselves embroiled in 6 months ago now. Soseki-san did indeed return to Japan and submitted a report about both cases to the government. It was on reading the report that Professor Mikoto was prompt to visit the scholar.
Wait, hold up, did we ever find out what the treasure was?
No.
No.
Yeah.
And barely any time later, Susato-san was given the news that she was returned to Japan as well. On the back of a telegram stating falsely that her father had gravely fallen ill.
We're finally gonna get out. We're soon gonna finally be out of the prequel shit.
The only possible explanation that comes to mind is what happened after the trial on the following day. So the whole trial wasn't even part of it.
Wait, what? Say that again? Are you...
The fucking trial wasn't even the fucking point. Oh my god, you motherfuckers.
Wait.
The religions went, okay, we have to use for all these other characters, but we need to put a context to use them.
So wait, what's funny? I'm sorry, I might have missed the joke.
Do you remember what we were recapitulating this case?
Repeat that?
Do you remember why we were going back to this case?
Because Sato was like something's important in my funny book?
Yeah.
Or
And
yeah.
here they go. So the important part is what happened the day after that. So the whole trial recap was completely unnecessary.
Excuse me, as I express my anger. I feel better now.
It's like,
Actually,
so yeah, the reason why Sato left happened a day later. After all that,
So none of that's actually important.
it was just context for everything else.
Anyway, this is me right now.
I mean, we had fun.
It was fun, but what the fuck? That's such a dick move.
Oh, here we go. The day we covered the loot hidden by the Nautilus convict on his foreign lodgings. Okay, so there is a connection.
So the loot is important?
Apparently. Let's see.
To be fair, at this point, that's literally the only thing it would be.
Suddenly it's like a painting of of our friend.
God.
Oh, well done, Mrs. Holmes. How simply marvelous of you. To uncover the secret hiding place in just one day.
Was it supposed to take these 30 minutes?
As I believe I told you, my dear fellows, skin prints are extremely useful in such situations. When to agree, Gregson?
He does not seem to be enjoying the scene.
Oh my god, it's just more.
Iris!
Okay, wait. So it was okay.
You.
It's been a while. I know. It was me. I'm just trying to remember. I think her voice is basically just the olive green voice.
Well, not quite. It's a lot more childish.
Greg's been happily munching in agreement this whole time, you know, Hurley.
Like that.
Yeah.
Happily, I think perhaps humorously might be closer to the truth.
So it transpires that the man finished a hiding place in the ceiling.
And what's in it? What exactly is the loot?
Oh, 1 second.
No! No, the best part. I am so sad. I'm going to Discord.
You both have the perfect timing in different ways.
Da 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 da. Oh man. Well, maybe while we're talking, I really wonder how the fuck I'm going to live with the social slump I have in Persona 3 right now. This is absolutely terrible.
Oh no.
Like, I literally have to interact with everyone at least once to try to raise everything up, probably more than once, it seems. So, you know, not the best.
Well, sadly, that's just how it be.
Man, if only I had if only I had the correct personas for everyone, but no. One of them has to be fucking Hank, the other has to be Fortune. Yeah, sure, give me all the hard arcanas. Jeez.
Well, we are yet to see the Sun Arcana.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Well,
The sun arcana is just Tatsuya. He just appears. It's like, hey, it's me, Tatsuya Persona 2. How you doing? Wanna confident? Wanna talk about life and death and shit?
do I ever?
But yeah, ugh. Also, I got semi-spoiled on the ending of Persona 3 by an asshole YouTube commenter in a fucking Persona 5 video! I'm so mad.
Well, to be fair, it's about the journey.
It is, but I'm still fucking mad.
Bad.
Like, is it really that hard to be like, spoiler warning for Persona 3?
You'd be surprised.
Man. I am interested. He's back. I don't have to talk about Persona 3 anymore. Woohoo.
Well,
Sorry, yeah. No, family's trying to do stuff right now. I tried to tell them to give me a bit as much as they could.
Okay.
I had to run and put up some groceries really fast. I hope they don't ask me anything else. If they do, I'll tell them to give me like 10-20 minutes.
Okay.
Let's look then if you're ready. Let's examine the late Bugler's Hall. Yippee!
Oh boy, here we go. What is that?
A bloodied collar? With jewels and shit?
it looks to be some sort of neckband or collar.
Wonder what
There's a
symbol
bee.
is that?
It's a bee,
Yeah, no, but like,
I think.
yeah, but it's clearly a crest of some kind.
Fair.
I think it's a family crest.
Yeah, that's.
I was explaining to Spec.
Yeah, I know.
Someone broke their neck real hard. A collar? It's huge though.
And look at all the gemstones in it. Like, I know like one Sherlock Holmes like story that like this reminds me of a little, but
Well, name it.
I thought you
Well-
didn't read Sherlock Holmes.
I know some of the stories
Ah.
and some of the titles though. And besides, also
So what is this B for Baskerville?
Yeah, and it's also a collar, and the story is also called
Yeah.
The Hound
Of Baskervilles.
Baskerville. So a collar, like for a
It's
dog,
all
and then the
it
bee.
all goes around that fucking tail somehow.
Oh, so we've had plenty of time in between, so I have taken up a little bit of like random trivia on like Sherlock Holmes stuff.
I can't believe Spec is quote unquote spoiling himself.
It's just source material reading. It's fine.
I love the idea of Iris using this sub belt.
Oh, that's a Mimo the blood. Oh. Damn.
Oh, have you noticed on the inside there? There are some dark
I
stains.
forgot, sorry.
I can see why it was claimed to be worth £1,000. Perhaps I could have it as a belt.
You don't think it could be blood, do you? I mean, there's quite a lot of it.
On second thought, perhaps I won't have it as a belt.
Then, of course, there's this emblem here. A large letter B and a small crown.
What does this signify, do you think?
Oh, I had noticed that. Sholmes is awfully fucking quiet.
Yeah.
I feel something else somewhere before. You know, where could it have been? That's enough of that, I think.
So yeah, Herlock did say that they should never talk about this case, and now we know why.
And suddenly we get the rare serious Holmes.
He's like, nope. You are not talking about it. You are going to shut the fuck up, and we are going to move on.
So yeah, the Hounds of the Baskervilles. So Herlock told everyone to never talk about this case in particular, and now we know why. And it's also the reason why the Diary of Case 5 happened, which is hitting the book of the Hound of the Baskervilles. So yeah, What the fuck is up with this?
The overarching plot for this game is going to be this Baskerville shit. Then.
And also the Telegram where we found out that a bunch of names were written.
Yep. How the fuck does it all connect? Ah.
What? What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes? The color has drained from his face.
Well, Inspector, I believe you ought to be taking this, aren't you? It can be valuable evidence after all. It must be kept safely under lock and key.
Ah, he is. Hey, you groovy hands over there, you lord. I hate to wear now.
You know, something's really wrong when these two work together perfectly.
I've never seen a color that large before. And all those jewels certainly look to be extremely valuable. That's not what stood out the most to me. At least, not once I noticed it. Those stark marks on the inside of the collar. Stains. There really have been blood.
Well, that was a funny case, wasn't it? But it's all buttoned up now.
You look very
So
pleased,
you-
Iris.
I am, because I was starting to wonder what I could use for the basis of this month's story in the magazine. But this case will be perfect. It's been so fascinating.
You're talking about the latest installment of Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I presume?
The mystery of the knife in the mist. And the mustached man and the convict's curse, perhaps. Yeah, I can make it a two-part story.
Oh, I can't wait.
A word, please, Iris.
Yes, what is it, Hurley?
I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question.
With the one thing that makes me wonder is why does Selden have that collar? Like,
So he
what
stole
what
it
play
from somewhere?
what part does he play in all of this?
Well, considering that he was a burglar, he probably stole it.
Yeah, but from
Where
who?
of it? Where the who and and what is it? And,
And
what
why
does
did he
it
steal
mean?
this item specifically? What was his intent? Because like this seems like a very weird item to have at the at the reach of a burglar. Like it's a blood-stained collar with gemstones in it.
That's apparently worth
A
a
thousand.
fucking lot. £1,000, which again, like that's
To be fair,
40K now.
we were wondering why he was in a death row, but it could be that he was thrown there exactly because he stole this thing.
It could be.
Oh, but either way, Sholmes is like, no writing.
Well, why not? It's a great case.
Then I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of your 2 titles. The second must never be written.
Also, I guess this also
Is-
retroactively reframed why this case isn't named after a Sherlock Holmes case.
Yep, because it's the
Is that
clouded
clear?
Kokoro.
Because Sholmes himself does not want it to exist.
What the fuck? Yes.
Yes, Papa.
Oh.
Ah, the hounds of the Baskervilles.
Was that the second of Soseki-san's cases became buried in obscurity.
Oh god, this
Now,
voice
looking
acting, I'm
back,
scared.
I feel I understand. I can see why Mr. Sholmes forbade Iris from publishing the story. It would take a little longer before I saw the link between everything that had happened and would happen.
Oh
For
boy.
it wasn't until 2 months after the arrival of Susato-san's letter that events began to unfurl
2 months
again.
after, so it's been 6 months since Susato left, right?
I can't keep track.
Yeah, I think Susato left, and 6 months passed, and now 2 months later, so 8 months after the 5th case. Oh boy.
That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
With an incident that took place at the very heart of the eagerly awaited Great Exhibition of London.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
So the Great Exhibition is going to pay off too.
We're gonna. Oh god.
And
The end.
oh boy,
So
this is
all of that was just to explain the collar.
save the fucking progress.
please.
Oh my god, it's done.
So tomorrow we have to do more mini stories. Well, not tomorrow, but next time.
Woo.
Yippee! What the fuck?
The
Well,
Return
I
of the
can't
Great
think
Departed Soul.
What
What
is?
the fuck is that title?
Why does it look like Bioshock Infinite?
Behold, the Crystal Towerinator!
But to be fair, Bioshock very much relies on the early 90, well, 20.
I'm aware. I know.
So you could say that it's literally the same style.
So we have the London Eye, we have some other building.
The Great Departed Soul. Return. Is someone that is supposedly dead not dead?
Is is our boy gonna return?
Yes. Yes, the anime boy. He was alive the whole time. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. It might become real.
Remember,
Shut up, Spec.
I made it. I said it as a joke. It could become truth.
Oh
Do you
god, we
want-
both did it. Oh
Do
no.
you want to lock in the answer?
I will lock in the answer of the motherfucker whose name was written on a coded message in a disc that he is somehow
Alright.
alive.
Faye did the joke on humor. I did it. I also did my thing by accident. That means it literally is 100%.
Kazuma is fucking alive somehow,
Kazuma's
or he is somehow involved with this case.
He is somehow gonna be important to this.
So, you guys wanna do the intro, or do we leave it here?
Well,
I can
family
do the
hasn't
intro.
called me yet again, so I'm actually still fine.
Also, I have some background info on that last case if you guys want me to share it a little.
Sure.
So, the reason Sheldon gave the inheritance to the William Shakespeare is actually because William actually took care of him in the prison and while he was sick.
Oh, I
So
see.
as his last will, he gave it to him.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
The thing is, William didn't seem like he was a fully evil person. It's more,
It wasn't.
it's
He
more
just-
like someone who who was taken by his ambition and then did something that he couldn't take back, and thus went all the way into being
Yeah,
just
I
fucked
think
up.
the issue is that he literally used all of his time chasing that treasure, and so the longer it took, the more mental he went trying to get it.
And not only that, he committed worse and worse crimes until, he became an actual evil fucking person.
Yeah, he
It's-
that treasure basically fucking degraded his sanity to
The
a point,
downfall,
and
the downfall of a greedy man.
the downfall of a greedy man and the retribution of an olive.
Truly a great title. I should use that one. Well, are you guys ready to see what the fuck happens?
Yes.
Fucking
Yippee!
the Great Departed Soul, woohoo! And there's
scared.
fucking Doofenshmirtz.
I'm scared.
Start playing. Oh boy.
Grand end of the century great exhibition of London. Surely there is not a soul who has failed to hear of it.
End of century, okay.
Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park, welcoming over 50 million
Jesus.
visitors. The last great hurrah of this century. Astonished and delighted people of all nations, and ended on a note of resounding success. But as regards to the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter.
Uh-huh.
From the shadows, it was he who earnestly unearthed the facts of the case. And like the centerpiece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park, Sholmes's brilliant deductions, as clear and lofty as the Crystal Tower itself, brought the truth to light.
So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, it's good.
We're here at the showground of the Great Exhibition, which is absolutely packed with people.
It's. I would expected this to be an animated cutscene if they showed this.
Huh. interesting.
This is cute. Alright.
The weather is unusually fine, and we're about to witness a most extraordinary scientific experiment.
Unusually fine. You know, but not rainy today, not cloudy. Pretty rare.
No fog either.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what scientific experiment? Oh dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 20th century will see steam engines and electrical power dominate the world.
What are you going to do?
One of those sentences is true.
I mean, both of them are true. The first half was dominated by steam and the other half was dominated by electricity.
Horse-drawn carts will give way to the motor car. Ships will sprout wings and take to the skies.
Uh-huh, okay, yeah.
That could be true.
And today, we showcase even more advanced technology. A glimpse into the future.
I am afraid of what the fuck that thing is going to do.
A world first. A demonstration of my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine.
Instantaneous wait, is that a real cannon?
Who's? I want to know who this guy is now.
Like, if it's instantaneous kinesis, like it has. I mean, it either he means that he has a kinetic ray, or that he has invented the rail cannon.
So either way, this guy. So either way, it's a weapon. It's what.
Yes. Because you know, instantaneous kinesis means that he creates immense high amounts of force in an instant, which is a lot of acceleration.
Oh boy.
Also, I wonder who the pompous guy on the suit is on the left.
Not sure myself.
William and Turner. Huh.
What's on the boxes? Huh.
Yeah, no, that's a fucking.
A man will literally be disassembled by a pulse of high
What?
voltage and beamed to another location.
Oh, it's a teleportation machine. That's what it is.
Aha! Sure.
That is a terrible idea. Even if it worked, we have a whole ship of Sisyphus problem here.
I don't think they care. They just wanna do it.
Okay, so disassembled by. So I guess if someone enters the machine and then his mother is shot by this ray gun into the distance
You know,
to a receptor.
Star Trek Porter.
That's literally the only way I can guess this machine works. Like, they use a lot of electricity to vaporize a person and then to transport the vapor somewhere else to reassemble it. Yeah, no, this is a whole ship of Sisyphus problem.
So let's see how this. Let's keep going. What the fuck?
Whereupon his body will be reassembled by a series of complex calculations exactly as it was before.
You do not know enough about molecular science to do this shit.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they do. They built this. They know
That ain't gonna
something.
stop them.
They're not stopping.
The periodic table isn't even finished yet.
They are boldly going.
Well, I mean, technically it's never going to be finished because we never know when we can find new elements, but you know. Also, is the top? I feel like adding clothes to the mixture it makes this even worse.
In but a few moments from now, these gentlemen will, in the blink of an eye, complete an incredible journey through the air.
I do like how they went to the style of old enemies.
Like, I love this, but I'm also terrified by this.
To arrive an instant later on the cruise.
Wait, you want him? They want him to go through matter too? This is the worst idea possible.
He's doing it though.
Like, this is terrible idea in every single way. I am concerned. I have gone from mildly concerned to very concerned.
Just wait till you hear the man's name.
Okay, maybe I'm more concerned now.
He's a fucking gremlin. God though.
I. Oh god, what the fuck? Anyways, back to the normal life.
So we know what's gonna happen there, I guess.
Someone's going to die amidst the smoke, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
I have so many concerns over this whole case already.
and we don't get to continue it till another time.
So, a teleportation machine that potentially has either killed this man in its failure or has allowed someone to kill him in the middle of the chaos. Oh boy. But sadly, that whole ordeal is going to be left for next time.
Yay!
But oh my
Yay!
fucking god.
I miss Olive.
I am actually terrified by this. Oh well. Time to move on to the end screen. Thanks to anyone who has hung out around here, anyone who has lurked by.
Yeah.
You're all lovely. It's very nice to be able to do long episodes again for once. And
Even if my throat hurts. Ah.
hey, at least you didn't have to do Sham Spear. God, that man destroys my voice. Thankfully, he's dead now.
He's dead.
I mean, it's been about a year, give or take. He has taken capital punishment at this point. But, with that, we are going to end for today. Thank you all for hanging about. I am the Fae, these are the Spec and Saber, and we'll see you later. Bye!
Bye bye.